Rockstar have took us in many different places throughout the GTA franchise, and Rockstar had the chance to do something completely new with GTA 6, a brand new setting and a totally fresh new world that we haven't seen before, but instead they went back to Vice City. And the question today I have is why. We've seen many different things on YouTube about Vice City and how it's going to be different from the old Vice City GTA or Vice City, but no one's gone into why Rockstar decided to come back to Vice City. And I know some people think, oh, it's just nostalgia, that's why Rockstar brought us back here, get us in the good old days. But I genuinely believe Vice City coming back isn't for nostalgia at all for Rockstar, but rather it's strategy. And once you see the reason Rockstar chose Vice City again, it kinda explains what GTA 6 aims to be, and it kinda hints into what we can expect for GTA 6. Here's what clicked for me. Rockstar don't just pick random locations because they look good or they seem exciting. Rockstar are more smarter than that, they're more deliberate than that, and we should know this by now. They build GTA worlds or Grand Theft Auto worlds around what's happening in culture, in life, and they revisit cities when technology finally lets them create the version they originally wanted. Now, you may be saying, Greyhound, I mean, what are you going on about here? Think about it. To help you realise what's going on here, let's take you back to Liberty City, starting in GTA 3. But GTA 4 rebuilt that from the ground up. Los Santos existed in San Andreas, but GTA 5 made it feel like a modern city. Are we seeing the pattern here? We've been to LA twice, we've been to Liberty City twice, and now we are going to Vice City twice. Because Rockstar want to build these things from the ground up and recreate them and make them feel alive. Vice City, back during its time, was probably one of the most vibrant places, city life in GTA. It was probably one of the most vibrant places, original places to go, and there's so much to do with a place like Vice City. But what's amazing is Rockstar have expanded on that. They've not just went Vice City, they've went Port Gellhorn, they went in the woods, and all different places around the area of Florida, including the Leonida Keys, which is probably, I'm going to be honest, one of my favourite locations, one I'm most excited for. So when GTA 6 goes back to Vice City, don't see it as a repeating map, because I don't. I see it as Rockstar finally saying, now we can build Vice City the way we've always wanted, and this time it's going to be huge. I mean, if you just look at how GTA 5 is now, people are still playing it to this day. GTA 6 is definitely a game we're going to be playing for the next couple of decades for sure. Now, the thing with this is, GTA 6 is meant to be moving away from that classic, just, you know, thug style sandbox. It's moving away from arcade styles. Rockstar, we see it with Red Dead Redemption 2, right? Rockstar are moving away from that arcade style of gaming and are trying to build a real life simulator. What place better to do that than GTA 6 with Vice City, when there's nightlife, there's clubs, there's bustling streets, all these different places you could possibly go to. You can even take a break away and go up into the hills and, you know, really just enjoy what you're seeing. I mean, if we go to stuff like Red Dead Redemption, that game I played 2 different times. Once was playing it just as a kid, rushing through the entire game, not really properly taking the scenery in, and the second time was properly soaking it in, taking my time, doing all the side quests, really enjoying what there was on offer there with Red Dead Redemption, and I'll tell you, the second time, folks, I loved it far more, and I held such more appreciation for the story and everything, and that's what I plan to do with GTA 6, because when you really take in immersive actions in stories and it really feels alive, you can connect with it way more, and that's what Rockstar are doing. That's why we're coming back to Vice City. There's so much to offer with Vice City, and there's so many ways to get us so invested and fall into the story like we do every single time. And this is a game we are gonna fall in love with, just like every other single Rockstar game out there. And when you look at it, there's so much things you can do in a Vice City world to create immersion with players so that they fall in love with it in the same way they did with Redemption 1 and 2. Because you see, Red Dead Redemption 1 was good, but Red Dead Redemption 2 took that to a whole other level. In Red Dead Redemption 2, you did have the chaos with the Van der Linde gang, Dutch, Arthur Morgan, all of those. But the best part people loved about Red Dead Redemption was the fact it felt alive. They all felt connected. All of us players, we all felt connected to Arthur Morgan as a person because of the way the immersion was set, the tone was set. We could be Arthur Morgan away from the chaos. We could gallop on our horse, go into the city. We could hunt. We could interact with all the characters, and that's what Vice City aims to be. Why do you think Rockstar have put so much effort into the AI and the NPCs for GTA 6? Because Rockstar aim to make something massive in terms of immersion and really connecting with the story and connecting with the characters of Jason and Lucia. They're the main protagonists, but trust me, we will connect with other characters in such a way that we have done every time. But let's be real for a second. If Rockstar wanted to create something, they could have chosen anything. They could have chosen Dubai is a massive one. They could have chose Tokyo in Japan, but Dubai is a massive one. That's all about hustles and money and everything. They could have chose a totally new place, like the ones listed, and even San Francisco. That would have been a great place to see a GTA game. But they never done it. And they went back to Vice City, and it's not because they ran out of ideas. See, one thing you need to learn about Rockstar is they do everything for a purpose. They set GTA 6 in Vice City because it does something no other city can do, no other location can do. And it's talk about the real world issue today. And what is that? Why can't any other city portray this? And that's the turning point. See, Vice City's never just been a city itself, it's been a theme of the world and the status page, like Florida is. It represents access, greed, fame, cooperation, and image over reality. Now, if we look at our real life today, what do people care about most? They care about their phone. What do people always have with them? Their phone. They care about status, social media, fame, and we're getting trapped in this endless brain scrolling. In every Rockstar game, they try to expose something a little bit dark about the world and bring it to light, bring it to reality through their games. And Vice City is the perfect place to talk about the world today, caring about status and everyone fighting against each other. The whole thing with different people's point of views clashing, everyone just being selfish. You know, we've seen it in the trailers, all the sexual scenes and everyone having a go saying GTA 6 is just a sex simulator at this point. Look at the world today. We've got OnlyFans, Jack Doherty, Andrew Tate, all these alpha males. And then we've got people caring about social media more than their real life realities and going out and seeing the goddamn sun. That is what Rockstar's trying to expose, and that's why there's so much of that in the trailer. So if we look back in trailer 2, we can see all the selfishness, all the people on the roads, all the social media posts. Don't forget about the social media posts. Everyone's hyping up it, being like, oh, we can have social media in GTA 6. Ask yourself the question, why? And you know what's crazy to me is most people won't even get this far in the video to realize, man, this guy is spitting facts right now. But for all you lucky ones, you are up to date. You have held on long enough to listen to these absolute facts I'm spitting right here, and if you want to hear more of that, if you want to hear more of this ramble from this Scottish guy talking about the biggest facts and the deepest secrets inside Rockstar games, and you want to see more of this, I recommend smashing that subscribe button. Think about GTA 5. It was the perfect place to mock Hollywood, celebrity culture, fake fame, media obsession. But culture has shifted since then. Now the center isn't around Hollywood, it's the internet. The internet is where people get famous now. It's where people make their money now. That used to be Hollywood. And GTA 6 has taken that to a whole other new level. So Vice City returning makes sense. Vice City in the old game was limited, and it was basically just the city, as previously mentioned. But GTA 6, it's got more highways, small towns, swamps, back roads. There's so much more to do, and you can take yourself for a breather. Why do Rockstar push this? Because it's chucking you. It's chucking it in your face of what life is actually becoming today, and it's saying, look, once you take a step back and you see all this is being chucked in your face, you can then take a break. We look at Red Dead Redemption. How many people played Red Dead Redemption, played as Arthur Morgan, and really, it changed people's lives, and that isn't an exaggeration. People realized what they take for granted. People realized their moral compass matters, whether they believe in a god, or whether a god doesn't exist. Me personally, I believe there is a god out there. But the people who didn't, and even the people who do, like me, after playing Red Dead Redemption, they realized something. Why am I living for other people? Why am I doing other people's dirty work? Why do I not just live for me? Life is short, because by the time Arthur in Red Dead Redemption realized he was doing all this evil for what he was told. He told himself he was doing it for himself, but he was really doing it for others, and he realized that too late. GTA 6 is going to expose all this media in our face, and then it's going to give us a chance to say, whoa, this is how our life is right now. So Vice City is in GTA 6 again to expose this, because it's flashy, loud, it's obsessed with image, it's chaotic, it's corrupt. GTA 6 isn't trying to bring you to the past, it's trying to expose your present that is right now, in this very moment. Vice City isn't a returning nostalgia. Vice City is a mirror to look straight into our life as it is today. So let's enjoy GTA 6, but let's learn from it. Let's learn with what Rockstar's trying to teach us, because that's where Rockstar could surprise us the most. If you've got theories on why Rockstar chose Vice City again, if you have any information or insight you want to add, feel free to drop it in the comments. And I'll see you lot in the next one. Remember, stay safe on those streets. As MCT would say, subscribe so you don't miss any other content just like this. And I'll see you shaggers in the next one. Goodbye.